This is for you if you have been working for many years and sacrificing time with your family, grinding so many hours of work, being away from your family, and also barely, but at the same time, it barely gives you the freedom and stuck between the pay cycle for many years. This is especially for you, where I'm going to unpack and unleash so many things. Because I'm Maddie here. I worked for 23 years in a job 6 to 7 days a week for 60 hours a week for earning around 140K a year. 140K Australian, 140,000, 140,000 Australian dollars per year. Yet, my house, I feel like, even though we own a house with a mortgage, yet I felt like it is like a hotel where I just go and stay there, and the next morning I just go to work and then come back, stay there, and the next morning go to work. It's just a place to sleep. And also, I usually see my kids either in the late evening or in the rushed morning to get ready to work to beat the traffic. And at the same time, I had a mortgage, the debt, and so many other commitments, and no clue, not even a single clue, how to escape from all those commitments, all those grind, to escape that hustle and the grind. But I made that possible. I made that leap. Oh, yeah. It doesn't mean that I win the lottery. It doesn't mean that just what to say. I don't. I didn't. I don't. I don't. It doesn't mean that I have a trust fund. No, I don't have any. I didn't win the lottery. I didn't win the lottery, or I don't have a trust fund. But I made a decision to escape out of the grind. So here I am going to show you exactly, without any fluff, how I retired from the job in 10 months time. Let's go. Ready? In 4 parts, right? So the part 1, the harsh reality. When I was stuck in the 9 to 5 grind, the harsh reality. Many people believe, like me, of course, many people believe that, oh, you need to study hard, you need to get a good job, you need to work hard for money, and retire at the age of 65 is the only path of creating the money or being wealthy, whatever it is. Yeah. But if at all a hard work is going to pay you the money, just look around. Look around how many people around you are wealthy and living with the freedom and flexibility. Because most people are stuck with just a linear income. Most people, I mean to say, 97% of the people are stuck with linear income. Just they're barely surviving, working hard just to survive enough, not to thrive at all. Definitely, you can very well listen to it, right? This is how 97% of the people are keep on hustling and grinding and drifting around at the same point of time with so many commitments, and don't know how they can escape out of it. In saying that, I was one of them as well, grinding and hustling, and migrated from country to country, hoping and wishing it will change, or hoping and wishing I will escape from all this hustle and grind. Likewise, 23 years just gone like that, by being away from the family. But I said that I made a leap. I just decided to make a leap. The reason, because if I'm going to do the same thing for the next 20 years until I retire, because I was at that time, I was at the age of 42. I just came to a point that time freedom without financial freedom is pointless, right? Everyone is working for financial freedom, right? But at the same time, the time freedom without financial freedom is pointless. Financial freedom without time freedom is worthless, isn't it? So ask yourself this: are you working to live, or just surviving to pay the bills enough? Ask yourself this question, which goes to part 2, the power of non negotiable why. This is where many people are getting stuck, including me. The reason, because once after finishing the university, the degree which I've done for 7.5 years in total, I was directly jumped on to the workforce without knowing the purpose of why I'm here and the purpose of my life, what I need to create, what's the purpose behind that. I didn't even think about it. It was not even thought it anywhere, even in the school or the university. So I just jumped in, and then afterwards I started grinding and hustling, thinking and hoping that's a way of life by being, and then I got stuck with the linear income. But if you ever want to change your life, what is a very important thing is nothing but you must have a reason why you want to change your life, why you want to achieve the financial freedom, why you want to have a freedom and flexibility in your life. Because without having that strong why, you do not have any driving force. You don't have any desire. You do not have that kind of hunger and the fire inside you to keep you in the momentum, to motivate you intrinsically from inside out. So that is where many of them doesn't have that kind of strong why, and followed by that they go back to and they get addicted to the same life where they are stuck with. They are stuck with the linear income, with the busyness of the life. So in case if you're asking my why, what is my strong why? It's nothing but first and foremost family. What's the purpose of we are earning, making money? To be with the family as a provider and a protector. Am I right? But at the same point of time, we are providing for the family. But the question is, are we just being financially present, or we are just being present completely with the family? So my point is, I'm not only just a provider, but I determine to be present now, because everything is going fast, including you may say that your kids are growing fast. Am I right? So in that case, my main reason, my topmost reason is being present. Being present with me, with myself, and being present with my family, and never ever miss a moment with my kids. That is one of my topmost priority. And also live life on my own schedule, on my own terms, with passion and free and dreams. At the same point of time, without compromising wealth, creating the wealth, desire, the success in all means, not only financially, but also because wealth is not just money alone. Wealth includes spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, and financial. Those who chase just a financial, they always chase behind money. They get blindfolded and they always chase behind the materialistic possessions and just behind the money. Whereas wealth includes all these five aspects, and I determined to focus on these five. So these are all the top three reasons why I decided to change your life. And because this is what is going to burn you, it is going to give you a fire inside you. And if your why doesn't make you to cry, then it is not a strong why. In saying that, I'm going to give a short story, the real story. When my second one was born, when I gone back to work after my paternal leave, because in Australia we get 1 month of holiday as a dad. When I gone back to work, I literally cried. In the break time, I literally cried. I went to the toilet and then closed the commode, sat inside, sat on top of the commode. I was literally crying because my wife was taking care of a newborn child, 1 month old child, and I just went back to home. I was keep repeating the same mistake what I have done for my first child. I was literally crying. There, I made a point by the year of 2016. I must do something for this. I must end this grind. I must be present with my family. So ask yourself, what is your topmost reason why you want to bring a change in your life? Why you want to retire early in your life? Why you want to achieve financial freedom? Why you want to make passive income? Why you want to create a freedom and flexibility in your life? Ask yourself and write it down and see it often. Is it making you cry? Is it your burning desire? Ask yourself that, because without having that strongest why, you may wish for, you may hope for, you may say, but you never step ahead to walk the talk. Because when you step ahead to move from 97 to 3% to live with freedom and flexibility, it is going to test you, it is going to challenge you. And to withstand the challenge, you must have a burning desire, the reason, the topmost reason. Why? Get it? So in that case, we have to go to the part 3. The part 3 is nothing but the escape plan. Once after having the strong reason, now we have to strategically create the escape plan, which I'm going to give it into 3 steps. In 3 steps. Yeah, in 3 steps. The 3 steps to retire early. The first and foremost is, I decided to jump from hustle and grind to thrive. Get it? So stop searching for another hustle. Stop searching for just another grind. If your reason is like mine, to be with your family, what you need to have? You must have a time, at the same time money flowing in, right? So if you're looking for another grind, another hustle, is it going to give you the time back? Not at all. right? So stop searching for another hustle and grind. The reason, because most of them with the same mentality of working for money, they are looking for another hustle or grind, saying time is money, and followed by that, outside of the work, they end up in doing overtime or another part-time or Uber Eats or Uber Drive or real estate, so many things like that. They're just focusing on the money aspect, but without being with the family. So the aim behind is having a time freedom. The reason why I'm saying this, because most business is not only the job, but also most business is nothing but another job. It's nothing but another hustle and the grind, where it's just providing you only the linear income. It's another trading time for money, with the same concept of, with the same belief of time is money. You must work hard for the money. You must hustle and grind. It's nothing but owning a job in the name of business. It's not another hustle and the grind. So stop searching like that. Whereas I decided to have a high profitable, high gross margin, high profitable leveraged income, not another linear. I wasn't searching for another linear income. I was searching for a high profitable leveraged income, because that is the where I found out that the leverage income is the one which is going to change the game, which is going to flip my life upside down. How? By means of me providing a time freedom. Otherwise, if you're going to say time is money, you're going to search only another job in the name of business. There are so many business called as business, but it's another job. Like for any kind of franchise business, or like Gloria Jane's or KFC or anything like that, or any kind of low ticket or mid ticket network marketing, or even a real estate or restaurants or pizza shops, anything, self-employment, anything is all named as a business. You will be your own boss, but at the same time you will be just owning a job for another hustle or grind, but you never get time freedom at all. Because there you will get only what? Linear income. So in that case, that goes to the second step. Changing your environment is a very important thing. Changing your environment and mindset, that is where most of the people skip this part, because proximity is power. You are the one among five people you're around with. So if you're after financial freedom, if you're after passive cash flow, if you're after freedom and flexibility in your life, look around your neighbors or colleagues or known people. Your income is an average of five people you're around with. Get it? So if the people around you are known people, if they are not living financially free, it means what? You're also going to be the one among them. So if you ever want to be financially free or determined to be financially free, you must change your surroundings. Unless you do, you will revolve around the same problem, same financial struggle. So what I did is, I moved from the surrounding where I was stuck with to the other kind of people. I won't say other kind of people, the people who are thriving in life, not just hustling and grinding. That is the first and foremost thing. Who had the results, who are living your dreamful life, who have that kind of life that you are really desired for or dreaming for. Go around, be around with them, learn from them, spend time with them, invest your time and money with them, and get coached by them. Be open-minded to be coachable by them. That is where the game will change. Get it? And also at the same point of time, eliminate all the distractions. I started saying no to all the parties or all the things which is not aligning to my vision. That's exactly what I did. So the second step is the most important step. Change your environment and change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, eventually you start to change your life, because you end up in self-realizing, self-discovering, and getting self-aware to take a relentless action, which is nothing but the step 3. So step 3 is nothing but taking relentless action before even you are ready. That's a very important thing, because the shift and transformation from 97 to 3% to live that kind of freedom and flexibility is not going to be easy. If you're ever thinking about a shortcut or a lottery mindset, when the money flows everything will change, it's not going to change. I'm telling you, it's never gonna change. Even if you win a 2 million or 3 million, 50 million lottery, it's never gonna change. The evidence, the economic statistics shows that eventually, because those who are winning the lottery becoming broke in 2 to 3 years time. 85% of the people are becoming broke. Why? Because it's not the money issue, it's a mindset issue. So in that case, take relentless action. In saying that, when the opportunity was given in front of me, I was scared. I was scared. I had the fear. I had the doubt whether I can do it or not, whether if I'm going to fail, what happens, and all these kinds of doubt I was having that. But at the same point of time, what was so scary to me is to live, to be, or to stay stuck in the same life of 23 years for the rest of my life until I retire. Not being with the kids, not spending time with my family, not being present. That was so scary to me. And also at the same point of time, I was just over broke. I was having only around by 2021 February, I was having only $400 in my bank account. But if I'm going to say that I don't have a money, I can't afford it, it's too expensive, I'm just affirming to have the same scarcity story for the rest of my life. So rather than saying I can't afford it, I just flip that in such a way how I can find the resource, how I can make myself resourceful, how I can find this money, how I can make myself affordable to this to change my life. Because what was standing in front of me is a three reason. The first reason is nothing but to be with my family. So I just found myself the way to become resourceful. Get it? So I started the journey to leap, to get a leap, to get into the leap of retiring my job even before I was ready. So jump in before you are ready. If you're looking for all the stars to be aligned, I should have the money first, I should have the time first. If then I will do that. If you say that, that's nothing that comes from the have do be mentality. That is never going to make you ready. Rather, you should have a be do have mentality. Be the person who you are going to become and do what it takes, and later you will definitely have it. 97% stuck with the have do be mentality, whereas only 3% is having the be do have mentality. So start and jump in before you are ready. And so in that case, ask yourself, are you making excuses or finding solutions? In finding solution, again, most of the people find a problem in the solution, even though they can feel that they can see the solution obviously, that it can solve the problem, it can make them to escape out of the 95 grind, it can help them to retire early to achieve the time freedom. But still they will, because of the excuses they are addicted to, they will still try to find a problem in the solution. That's what 97% does. So when you change your mindset, as what I shared in the second step, that is where you end up in seeing the problem as the solution as it is, not as you are. Get it? So these are the three main steps. Number one step is nothing but stop searching for another hustle. And then the second step is change your environment and your mindset. The third step is take relentless action, unapologetic action, irrespective of any life excuses. Which goes to part four, the fast track to freedom. I'm not saying quick with a quick rich mindset, but how we can. Because I'm not looking for another hustle or grind, right? So the fast track to freedom. Why most people try to escape the grind, try to escape the hustle, and when go into the same grind, the reason because of the mindset. Whereas here, I just came into a point of I must have the clear financial goal and I must have a clear timeline and how I can achieve it. Whether I have a money or not, whether I'm ready or not, how I can achieve it. Because it's not about luck. It's about how you are creating your own luck by thinking different from 97%, by doing different from what the 97% is not doing, by becoming the 3%. And to be good at anything, you must practice it for 10,000 hours, right? Either you can do the 10,000, you can practice the 10,000 hours for the next 10 or 20 or 30 years, or you can optimize and maximize within 1 to 2 years of time by going all in. That's exactly what I have done. Once after getting that the opportunity, once after I've seen the opportunity, I started searching for the opportunity from since 2016 onwards. Nothing resonated to me because it's all another hustle or grind, which I don't want to do that. The moment I started seeing the opportunity by around February 2021, I couldn't stop seeing it. The reason because the moment I have seen this business opportunity, the solution is going to help me, I can't see. And I have seen that people who are in the same business, who are doing the same business for 2 or 5 or 10 or 15, 20, 30 years or more, they are living my life. As I shared with you before, change your surroundings. I started seeing them and I started leveraging them. I opened up myself. I became so coachable. I invested my time and money and my energy to get coached by the people because proximity is power. So I open mindedly being coachable from them. I jumped on even before I was ready. I went all in, irrespective of any challenges or any excuses or any hurdles or any blocks. At the same point of time, I was so well guided and supported by the global business community of people to have a specific financial goal because I was making in my job, I was making 140K a year. What I was looking for is a high profitable, high gross margin of leverage income. So in my job previously, I was making 140K a year. To retire from the job at the same time to have a time freedom, I must first of all meet that mainstream of income. Am I right? Okay. So once you get that mainstream of income, then you can decide whether you're going to retire your job or not. My aim is to retire my job. So what's my timeline? I must make a 140K a year within 1 year time in the business that I'm in without hustling and grinding. And I was told that if you do the business for a minimum flexible 2 hours of the day, that will be good enough. 2 to 3 hours a day. But I went all in the first 3 months. It's like a jet. The jet starts fast and then afterwards it cruises, right? Similar like that. The first 3 months I went all in when I was doing 60 hours of work. During the break time, when I come home, I sacrifice my personal time. I sacrifice my sleep because I wasn't ready to sleep one third of my life, 8 hours of sleep. No, right? So I sacrificed my sleep for the first 3 to 4 months, which made me to. I joined the business by February 2021, and followed by the first 3 to 4 months since I went all in. This helped me to come from full time 60 hours of work to permanent part time by the end of April. And by the starting of June, within 5 months time, within 3 months time, I went from 60 hours to permanent part time. And then within 5 months time, from February 2021, in the month of June, I went into casual part time. And within 10 months time, by November 16th 2021, even though I had the dream, I had the goal of 1 year time, I squeezed and optimized and maximized my time. And followed by that, I quit my job. I early retired my job by November 16th 2021. Get it? From the high profitable leverage income, which is the business opportunity. Get it? So it has got a right blueprint, the skill sets and the strategies which helped me and made all these differences. So ask yourself, are you stuck in survival mode, or are you dare enough, courageous enough, open mindedly, being coachable to build a thriving future not only for you but also for your family, for your generations? Ask yourself this. So, in that case, this is what exactly I have done. I've just given in 4 parts. So, I'm going to ask you this. If you have this kind of mentality to retire early from your job, you should not wait until you get ready. Because the biggest regret of people in either in their deathbed or when they are old enough, around 80 years old, is nothing but the biggest regret is not spending enough time with the family. I'm not just saying by words. I hear that while I was working while I was working as a physiotherapist in their aged care. I got the opportunity to be around with the people who are 80 plus, 90 plus, and even 100 plus. And most of them having a regret of not being around with their family, not spent enough time with their family because of the work. I should have done that. I would have done that. You won't understand the pain of regret, but I obviously, evidently hear those. After hearing those, I can't stop myself to make a decision, to take a relentless action, to quit my job and to be with my family. Because time is not money. That's how what they have told you to think and believe. Time is not money. Time is life. Once it's gone, the time once gone is gone. It's not going to come back. Money once gone, you can earn back because it's unlimited. If you believe money is limited, it's not true. Money is unlimited. As long as you capped with a linear income, you believe money is limited. The moment you shift your mindset and open-mindedly being coachable to learn the skill set with a blueprint strategy about making a high profit leverage income, that's where you end up in saying money is unlimited. You'll enhance your financial knowledge. So if you see yourself that you want to retire, you determine to retire with the various reasons that you can able to say for yourself, which are going to give you the burning desire to retire yourself. And if you're ready and open and coachable, by changing your belief, by changing your mindset, not only just financially, but also getting the freedom in terms of time as well to live your life to the fullest every single day with your family, drop the comment below like. I'm here to show you the way, which really helped me because that's my vision to help fellow parents to live their life to the fullest with their family as being a present parent. Let's make this year the year that you break free from the life that you're stuck with, rather to live your life to the fullest every day. We succeed together.